You have a new series that you're doing called American Woman in Politics.
Yeah.
What did you want to examine with the series?
I wanted to talk about women. It is time we talk about women running for office. I had covered the presidential campaign of 2016. I was at the Women's March on Washington 2 Januaries ago, and I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realize something special is happening with women in this country, and this was way pre-Me Too. And I went to my bosses at CNN, I was banging on their doors, and I basically said, guys, like, I want to dedicate the next chapter of my career to women, to empowering women, to giving women voices. And so we started American Woman. It was my baby and my creation, thanks to this extraordinary team at CNN. We started this first series with more famous women talking about how they're giving back, but now American Woman in Politics, like, we're CNN, we're talking politics, we're talking midterms, and 256 women are running for the House or Senate, which is a record. 16 women, yes. 16 women are running for gubernatorial seats nationwide, and I just thought it was a pretty killer storyline that I wanted to tackle this year. And even down south, we're Southerners, down in, down in Alabama, all the, after that whole special election and Roy Moore, so many black women were so just moved by that 80+ black women up and down the ballot are running for office in a historic way in Alabama, and I wanted to capture that as well.
A lot of people, there's a lot of talk about why Democratic women are running.
Right.
Often, not only for the needs of their constituents and what they feel is best for the country, but also sort of as a response to the sort of overt chauvinism of President Trump and stepping up to take positions of power and leadership in the wake of the Me Too movement. What are you hearing from some of the Republican candidates? Because certainly in my hometown of Charleston, South Carolina, the sort of the person leading the polls right now is a Republican woman who is running. What are you hearing from them about their rationales?
Well, first of all, we need more women, period, and that is Republicans and Democrats. Sure. And I thought it was really challenging, actually, as part of our series. We talked, 2/3 of the women who are all running are Democrats, and they have their reasons, and a lot of them do point to the fact that the President of the United States, called someone a horseface today. And that's just one of a few I think they have. On the flip side, you have Republican women. I was sitting in Ohio talking to a woman who ended up losing her primary running for Congress, who talked to me about smoke-filled rooms and old white dudes in the Republican Party and how it was really hard for these guys to say, okay, young 20-something, ye grasshopper woman running for Congress. Like, they just aren't embracing women. This is according to her, and she's a mega Trump supporter, and they just aren't embracing women quite as much as I think the Republican Party should be. I was talking to Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, an outgoing first Hispanic Congresswoman. She essentially said the same, and it should be equal. I was talking to the president of Emily's List down in Washington, D.C., and even Emily's List, a more progressive financial arm getting these women to run, and she's like, we need a Republican Emily's List. We need more women. More women is just good for us, period.
Many journalists say they don't vote because they have to stay objective. Do you vote?
I do, because I think, how can I sit up here and say, well, here are all these women running, or here are all these people running, and you need to, exercise your First Amendment and not walk the walk, talk the talk and walk the walk.
Who are you going to vote for? All right. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Brooke, so nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. The full CNN series, American Woman in Politics, is available online. Brooke Baldwin, everybody. We'll be right back.